Hey guys, I bet you're wondering if I have a new figurine. Oh, it's there. I got a Miko figurine. It's from Pop Up Parade. Hi guys, it's Godfred. I'm back. Upload videos inconsistently, but I always say that every video, so we'll get into the meat of this. So this is another deck list. So if you guys didn't know, Bushiroad Champion Series is starting up again. But before that, we got Springfest. For me, it's happening in April. So I decided to, why not, show my deck list for it. So, yeah, here's the deck list. Oh, all right. Well, there it is. Wide view. All right, so of course I didn't prepare this video. So we have our starter, which is Adroid Rush. So that's the starter I use. So I guess we're gonna go into it, and this is a Malkuth-Melekh deck. So some rumor on the windmill, or rumor has it that Malkuth is still pretty solid, even with the release of Circular Saw Kyriel, which I don't really keep up with the current Vanguard meta. Really, I just kind of look up deck lists to build decks because I'm slowly starting to cross off my bucket list of building every deck for every clan in Premium and V Premium. So there's that. And then Angel Feather is a special case because it's my clan, yada yada. I am currently trying to build every Angel Feather deck. And yes, I do have I have a Bastion deck. I have a Bastion Premium for Angel Feather. It is really funny. There is a card, literally, it's a grade 1, and when it is revealed in a drive check, if your Vanguard is Bastion, you have the choice to send the card in the trigger zone to the drop. If you do, you send all of your opponent's front row rear guards to the bottom of the deck. Now, what does that mean? Well, you see, with the Excel meta, it's really funky. It's really funny. Because then all of the front row rear guards just get set, and it doesn't even choose units. It just literally bot decks front row. So Excel meta, beware of Bastion Premium, which I will totally play one of these days. Well, actually, no, I do have the deck. I don't know if I've made like a deck log for it or anything like that. So that's some of the decks. And yeah, I'm slowly getting more and more into competitive Vanguard. So there it is. Hey, look at that. There is my starter. So this is Malkuth-Melekh V Premium for April 2023. So yeah, so we're gonna start off with the grade zeros, of course. So first off, trigger lineup. Of course, you got to have your 8 or 9 critical triggers. So I have 4 critical hits, and I have 4 Pinky Denturists. And finally, the Critinal herself, Black Spark Munkar. So those are my 9 crits. The thing about me is I love rainbow triggers and having everything you can have in a deck. So that's 1 Sentinel down, and of course we have the 3 draws. I really like the Critinals because literally it's a free Sentinel. But like, sure, it's a 30k shield. But, it's better than like, hey, I have to discard a card for a perfect guard, or a complete guard, as I remember it being called in the Cardfight Vanguard reboot. So I do have 3 not Happy Bell. This is Battle Cupid, no seals. So those are the 3. And of course, I have 4 Transcendent Divider Castles. These are the Heal Guardians for Angel Feather. So yeah, so 3 draws, 9 crit, and 4 heals. That should be a total of 16. Yeah, I literally second guess myself. So yeah, there's the trigger line. I was about to shuffle. No. All right, now for the grade 1s. Because of the release of the promo, and I'm looking at techie builds, my friend, he sent me a deck list for Malkuth that topped. It's very techie. There's singles of. And the thing about me is like, okay, sure, I'll do singles of, but I like my consistency. So we're going to start off with some, of course, cards that you need to have in your deck. So Black Call Nakir. Then I have 4 of the promo, because it's so good. Serrated Saw Angel, which is great. Then I have 3 Persistence Angels, so there's the lineup. Then finally, I have the 2 cards, which is 1 Bellyful Meds Angel and Adroid Lamido. Now, if you're wondering why I put this down to 3, well, I mean, when you manage to do the combo once, then you can just rely on Serrated Saw to keep the combo going. And Serrated Saw is great for options, because essentially, you counterblast 1, bind this unit from rearguard, it's an activate skill. Then, if you didn't ride this turn whatsoever, you can superior ride from Soul a Malkuth-Melekh in its card name. But if you did ride that turn, you instead put a Malkuth-Melekh from Soul on the top of your deck, so it sets you up for a great game. The only downside is it's a counterblast heavy card. That's where Belly Full Med's Angel comes into play, because essentially this card is like Happy Bell No Seal in Premium, where you put this unit into the Soul, and it says it right there if you can read it. You can put this card into the Soul, swap a unit card with a card from Damage Zone, and you can only use this skill once a turn. So there's that, and if you really just want to freeze the frame and read the skill of Serrated Saw, feel free to. It is a great card. The promo is amazing, and then I just have 3 Persistence, so I had the choice to take out 1 Serrated or 1 Persistence, and I was like, well, I'll just take out a Persistence. It's kind of up to you at that point. And then Adroid Lamido, I just need 1 of, because that's a guard restrict for Vanguard. So that's my grade 1 lineup, yeah. You really only need 1, in my opinion, just mainly because if those of you who don't know how Malkuth-Melekh works, it is essentially Grand Blue for Angel Feather. Now, if you combine Grand Blue tactics with Angel Feather's use of the Damage Zone, then, oh my god! Oh, sorry. I am so sorry. I have a notification for WayForward Twitter, and they announced Mighty Switch Adventure, and I'm like, no, a new entry to the Mighty series. Wow, this is happening during the video. This is a good Saturday. All right, so here's the grade 2 lineup. I actually, it's funny. I actually submitted my deck list to my friend, and now I'm resubmitting it because I made some changes to it. So previously, on the previous V Premium deck list video I made for Malkuth-Melekh, I had like 2 Zains. With the advent of the Circular Saw Curial card set that came in one of the V-Clan collections, which I cannot remember off the top of my head, this funny card, Ammunition Angel, has come forth. Now, essentially, when this unit is placed on a Protect marker, you basically do Zain, but not during the attack phase. So it's like, oh, well, and the best part is it combines Zain and Amputation Angel, because the Zain skill is literally like, hey, this card, go to damage. Second, alright, this gets a continuous 10k while on a Protect marker, just like Amputation. So I mean, like, literally for, I guess, lock matchups in V Premium, you just put a Protect marker somewhere, you can put it behind the Vanguard or whatever, call this bad boy, you literally send a card from your opponent's board to damage, and of course the heal one, so it's not a stupidly broken skill, but hey, you don't have to attack to pop the skill off, so, and it's great for pre-attack, because if you attack with Zayn, and you just choose, you can only choose 1 rear guard, that would mean the opponent has another intercept, so it's better to just eliminate any chance of your opponent intercepting from board using Ammunition Angel. That's how I see it right now. Of course, I have 4 Holy Lord Angels for the search and for the hope to God, if you don't get the combo going, to get this card from deck and put it on top. So, Amputation I have 2 of. Of course, you just need the 2 of. It is a guard restrict when you have 3 Protect markers on board, and then you have the 4 Black Aquarius Jafkiel. I mean, like, I've seen some builds that do 2, but after, like, finicking around with how other deck lists do it, I'm like, nah, I like consistency. I like to see my Jafkiels, like, a lot of the time. So, yeah, this is my grade 2 lineup. And then I bet you're wondering what the grade 3 lineup for Malkuth-Melekh is. Oh, boy, oh, boy. I mean, some add or detract some Malkuths, but I'm very simple-minded. I very rarely do crazy techs. I prefer consistency, so of course here's the grade 3 lineup. So 4 Malkuth-Meleks and 4 of the Shin Malkuth-Meleks. So, and of course, I usually run 8 Protect 2s and 8 Protect 1s and a Quick Shield for the starter. So the general rule with me with Protect markers is for every unit that has a gift marker, I usually make sure to have, like, 1 for each one that has a gift marker on it. There's exceptions to this rule, but for this deck, I really think you just need to have 8, because, I mean, it'd be, I don't know how it would go overtime, like, maybe sometime in the match, you're like, oh no, it's turn infinity. I guess I'll get a penalty during a tourney because I don't have any more Protect markers. Because essentially, if you consistently do the combo, you get 2 Protect markers on board per turn. So it's like, But anyway, here's the solid deck, which I like, which is the 8 grade 3s. There is 13 grade 1s. Then we got 12 grade 2s. And then, of course, we got 16 trigger units. Of course, we got that. So I guess what I actually mean to say is that there is 12 grade 3s because the Heal Guardians are grade 3. So yeah, there it is. That is the deck list for Malkuth-Melekh. So please let me know what you think in the comments below. Please like, subscribe. Can't believe I said that, but hope you enjoyed this deck list video. And may, if you are going to Springfest, good luck. So Angel Feather players, rise up. Woo! We will get back up there. We will top like we did back in the G era.